Hello, my name is Dustin Hewitt, and this presentation is called Taking the Shovel and Opening a Door, Building Strong School Communities with GSAs. Context. Youth suicide is a problem, and students who identify as 2SLGBTQ+ are at an increased likelihood of considering suicide. This issue is of heightened importance because of the government's policies and laws affecting the freedom of youth in Saskatchewan. By encouraging GSAs in schools, we are promoting the inclusion of all students. As educators, we demonstrate that we value the students as human beings who deserve our care and attention. Schools with a GSA foster belonging and acceptance of students for who they are. This project will help develop school communities that are open and welcoming to differences. There will be a push for the child's rights as outlined by the UN and the Canadian Charter. This project will strengthen and support all school students to become empathic humans in society. Desired outcome. With the establishment of a GSA, we will show intolerance to biased language and harassment against the 2SLGBTQ+ students and making the school safer. Increasing school accessibility to 2SLGBTQ+ students by creating a positive environment. Allowing supportive staff to be more identifiable, as well as addressing issues that are specific to our 2SLGBTQ+ students. To run the GSA, it's important for the administration to provide robust support. Support would be in designating a space, maybe having a schedule, and most importantly, finding the correct resource person in the school to help facilitate that GSA. Finding that person can be challenging because of staff availability, personal beliefs, and other responsibilities that staff have. After finding a space and a place, it's important for all the student body to know when a GSA will be meeting. After you begin meeting, the students who attend will kind of dictate where and what the direction of a GSA will be. But having a group sends the message to the 2SLGBTQ+ students that they're valued and they belong. They provide information, support, and help students know where they can get outside resources that may be not available in the GSA. As the group does more work, their intentions will kind of change, and this kind of highlights the circular iteration of a GSA. It's always evolving based on who is there. It's significant because, as highlighted by Russell and Fish, the potential for adults and institutions that support youth and youth themselves to understand and identify the vulnerabilities and address them. So the changing political climate, the policies that are coming to effect are all going to have a negative impact on these students, and it's important that we find a way to support them. One of the biggest areas and concerns that I've highlighted in the theory is suicide. Suicide rates are much higher in our 2SLGBTQ+ youth, and as identified in multiple research, this can be for many reasons. There is a self-fulfilling prophecy. There is just normalization in their community. There's fatigue. They're just worn down from trying to just be themselves and having to battle that they often maybe only see this as the option. GSAs are probably one of the best ways to find supports and to get supports directly to our students who are at a higher risk of suicide. Middle school in particular has been highlighted as an area of focus. Students in middle school are the most judgmental, but also younger students are the most open to LGBT people. So finding a way to start a GSA at that middle school level is critical to getting those supports to our youth to help fight suicide, substance abuse, truancy, and other issues related to not feeling welcome or cared for. Some of the implications, by taking on the role as maybe the staff liaison for a GSA, we show the students that we care. We strengthen their relationships, and this care and strengthening relationships should ultimately be reciprocated, and the students will then show staff that they care as well. Why is this critical activism? Adolescence, as stated by Russell and Fish, is the most developmentally vulnerable time in most, and the most developmentally, it is the most developmentally vulnerable time for mood disorder onset, suicidality, and the establishment of substance use. These characteristics can carry on into adulthood, and so finding a way to get to our youth before this can happen. We are looking out for all of society, financially, but also more importantly, the human cost of these issues.